Good morning, everybody. So, yesterday was the big day. I turned 35. So this is what the whole series is about. This is what the whole reason why I'm bringing up all these YouTube videos is to show you that we can keep going at 35. We can still build an incredible physique and something to be super, super proud of and bring that inner strength out. Okay? Bring a ginger. But also I thought I'd talk about a little gift that obviously I received from the lovely wife. And then that was some supplements. Very kindly, she surprised me with some supplements, which was fantastic. So the two which I'm going to be starting with for probably throughout this month is going to be the big one, some creatine. Now, obviously I'm not endorsed or any shape by my protein. It's just where she got it from. So creatine is the big one. This is fantastic. One of the highest researched supplements that's out there, apart from caffeine. Highly recommend creatine. Now, I do recommend though, if you are starting fresh through training, is to do what I did. At least take 4 to 6 weeks of bringing in lots of food, get your lifts right, get a little bit of training underneath your belt, and then start taking some supplements if you want to. Just so you can naturally know where your body's at. And that's obviously what I've been talking about the last 4 weeks. So, how much should you take? What should you do? Why should you have it? Etc. Now, let's quickly go on to how much should you take. Creatine wise, I'm going to be taking 1 gram per body weight. So my body weight is around 100 kilograms at the moment. So I'll be taking about 10 grams of creatine. Now, a good little trick is, it depends how hardcore you are. You can take all the creatine in one. You can put it in, let's say, some orange juice or your protein shaker. Put in a couple of scoops, down the hatch, no problem at all. What I like to do is sort of space it all out. So I'll have, let's say, 1 scoop of creatine. That's about 3 to 3.5 grams into orange juice, let's say in the morning. Then I'll take some creatine with, let's say, a pre-workout, or I'll have it just before I train, and then I'll have a little scoop just after. Doesn't matter if you want to do it in one, doesn't matter if you want to do it after. I do it like that just for taste, because I'm a sensitive little soul. And obviously I like to enjoy everything I physically can as much as possible. So that's why I separate it all up. So you can do it either way. Creatine obviously is also found in a lot of meats, so fish, red meat, chicken, etc. So be aware that obviously you are going to be eating creatine, the grand scheme of things, already, which is why also you don't want to go crazy. Things like 20 or 30 grams of creatine. One, you're just going to start ending up peeing out. It's going to be too much for your kidneys and liver. But at the same time, you already do get some from your food. Another thing to be a little bit careful, a bit aware of is, let's say if you do take pre-workouts. So again, very kindly, she took this one. She gave me this one. This has creatine in it. So obviously you've got to look at how much is in per serving. So per serving, this has 3 grams of creatine already. So realistically, when I take this, I don't need to add more, especially how I'm doing it. Especially if I have some in the morning, pre-workout and post-workout, I can miss one of them because it's already got 3 grams per serving. So look into all those little details as well. So yeah, so that's the first range of supplements I am going to be taking. And when it comes back to pre-workout, obviously, I'm probably going to have some today because it's a day off. I'm not at work. I'm relaxed. Same with tomorrow. But then it'll then be going back to my coffee, because I don't want to be taking something like this at 7, 8 o'clock at night whilst I train, especially if I'm then up super early in the morning next day. That's the last thing I will be taking. So yeah, so there we go. So 35 now, so the official journey begins. This whole year of showing you how strong we can become, showing you the change in my physique, showing you that next step, how heavy physically I can become without obviously just eating, let's say, McDonald's every single day, obviously, to show you that it's not game over. We can still become someone very special in your mid-30s compared to your mid-20s. And then I want to challenge the fact that I'm going to then go into my 40s being the strongest and best shape of my life, which is what we want. So there we have it. So today we'll be training. So we'll be training this later on, big leg day because it's Sunday. And then tomorrow will then be some arms. So we mix a few things around again, but that's okay. We mix things up because this is how it goes. This is how it goes every single day with the week. You can't always control everything. Same with going into the gym for a workout, for example. You have this amazing arm day planned. You go in there, it's extremely busy, and you just can't get on some of the equipment. You have to quickly think on your feet and get something else done. Sadly, that's what it is. That's life. So big leg training later on. We're going to be hitting similar workouts to what we did the other day. So it'll be focusing on the squats. Because I've got a bit more time with me today, I'll probably add in some extra exercises. Because last time we basically did 10 sets of squats and that was it. So I'll probably hit some Romanian deadlifts today. And I'll potentially might even hit some split squats just to really attack the glutes as well. So we'll probably have a little play with it all today. So I'm going to start chowing down on some fruit. So I love having a little bit of grapefruit early on in the morning. Oh, that's lovely. So I'm going to chow down this bowl of grapefruit and oranges and then crack on with the day. And then, yeah, you'll see me later on for a big leg workout. And it should be nice and pumped up because we're going to have some creatine in and we're going to have a nice scoop of pre-workout today. So we'll see how this affects the training today, which will be interesting, a little experiment. And this is, again, why I want to do the daily video as much as I can to sort of go with you with the experiments of taking supplements, of not taking supplements, of having creatine, not taking creatine, seeing the increase of performance in what I lift. Because these are the things we don't see too much with all the videos out there, is the daily, what happened? Oh, we didn't feel too very well today. Oh, it was run down last night. Oh, it's okay to have a day off. Oh, wow, I can train 4 days in a row. You know, all those sort of little things, which I think is really helpful and good to know. So I'm going to crack on and you'll see me later on. Bye for now.